Hi, welcome to Living in El Paso, Texas. My name is John Pena and I am a real estate agent here, and one of the things that I hear as a real estate agent for people who are relocating to our beautiful city is what kinds of things are there to do if you have kids. Now, there are a lot of things to do here because this is a family with a median age of early 30s, and most of those folks have young children, older children, and so there is no shortage of activities for kids. So Miguel's going to break down a couple of activities in this episode, and then in the future we're going to just keep adding on to various other activities and places, events that you might want to partake of. So without further ado, here's a couple of things in El Paso, Texas for you to do with kids.
Okay, so first we're going to be talking about the El Paso Zoo. The El Paso Zoo is located at 4001 East Paisano Drive, and it's going to be open from Friday through Sunday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Wednesday and Thursday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. It is going to be closed on Monday and Tuesday, so just keep that in mind if you plan on going. I just suggest that you go on the weekend, that way you have a little bit more time to explore the full zoo. The zoo is currently 35 acres and it houses over 220 species, including the Amur leopard and the Aruba rattlesnake. And it also is broken down into different areas like the Chihuahuan Desert, Africa continent, Americas continents, and the Asia continent. So a bunch of different animals from all over the world. So it's definitely something new to see here in El Paso. As well, they do have fun activities for the kids like the African Star Train, the Hunt Family Splash Pad, Foster Treehouse Playground, and the Hunt Endangered Species Carousel. So if you plan on taking the kids along on a trip to the zoo, there's going to be plenty of things for them to do there. And there is also going to be plenty of food and concession stands, snacks, all that available. So not only will you be able to explore and check out all these animals, but you'll be able to keep yourself fed and hydrated throughout the whole time. Another fun thing to do with the family is take a trip out to White Sands National Park. Now this park is going to be located in New Mexico, so you will be having to travel outside of El Paso, but it is only a 2-hour drive at most, so it shouldn't be that bad. And once you get there, you're going to completely be blown away by the beautiful white sand that you see there. It's 275 square miles of nothing but gypsum sand, and it's completely a beautiful experience to share with your family and as well some pets. They really love it out here. They have all this free space to roam around and run. It's just a really, really wonderful time and a really pretty experience. So if you feel like taking a trip out to New Mexico, I do suggest you check out this national park. Next activity we're going to be talking about is hiking. So the cool thing about hiking in El Paso is that there's so many different trails available to you, and the reason for that is because we live so close to the Franklin Mountains. Now, in my opinion, that makes it super easy because if I ever feel the urge to go on a hike, all I really got to do is look towards the mountain and head towards it, and chances are I'll find myself a nice little trail to hike. Now, the only thing about hiking around here in these areas is that you do have to watch out for things like rattlesnakes or tarantulas, maybe even centipedes. So just keep an eye out when you go hiking with either your pets or your family, and make sure that you bring some water with you. This is the Sun City after all, and it is really hot in El Paso, so just make sure you bring some water and keep yourself from dehydrating, and you'll have a very fun time and a beautiful experience hiking. Another fun thing for kids to do in El Paso is skateboard. The skateboarding scene in El Paso is pretty large, and to accommodate for that, the city of El Paso has built many concrete parks all around the city and a few smaller parks with just metal ramps. Now, I myself have been skating for a very long time, and when I first started skating, I didn't have a park, so it was kind of hard to learn anything. But once I moved here to El Paso and got used to the parks, things got a lot more fun for me, and it was just a lot easier to learn, also because of the fact that there's so many friendly people helping you at the parks, and it's just always a good time when you decide to roll up to the park. One last thing that you can do with the family for fun here is just take them out to the local park. There's so many different parks available in El Paso, whether it be East Side, West Side, Central, wherever you're at, there's going to be a park around you that's going to have a nice little jungle gym or a swing set for the kids, and there might also be a few tennis courts or basketball courts in case you actually want to try a few different sports. There's also going to be plenty of space available for your dogs if you just want to let them free and play some catch or something. The parks here in El Paso are actually really nice, and like I said, they're all over the city, so it doesn't matter where you're at, you're going to find yourself a nice park and hopefully a nice activity to do at each one of them.